Life throws many roadblocks our way, and learning how to navigate potential challenges could position us to better handle sticky situations. Joining us now is Danny Karen, attorney and author of the new book, Your Lovable Lawyer's Guide to Legal Wellness. Danny, thanks for being here. Always great to see you.
It's always great to be here.
So first, this is something we are not taught in school, and many of us have to learn how to handle these obstacles the hard way. I'm sure you agree. What is legal wellness, and why is it so important?
We're not taught legal wellness anywhere. We're taught a lot about emotional wellness, taught a lot about maybe financial wellness, but where it comes to that third essential wellness bucket, legal, which when it tips, it spills into the other two. You freak out and you go broke. There's rarely anything taught. And what legal wellness is really legal knowledge, legal aptitude, comfort for an understanding of the law, some aptitude for the law so that you know what to anticipate by way of legal issues. You have some idea or understanding of how to resolve those issues. You can stay out of trouble or get out of the trouble you might otherwise be in without necessarily having to pay for an expensive lawyer, because knowledge of and aptitude for the law is a right and not a privilege reserved only for those folks who can afford lawyers. We all deserve it. That's legal wellness.
Sure, absolutely. This, like you said, this really could lead to, financial disaster, financial ruins if you find yourself in a legal situation.
Big time.
Let's go ahead and break down some few common scenarios. If we get into a car accident, Danny, what should we do to protect ourselves legally?
Well, my forthcoming book is being released on Tuesday, Your Lovable Lawyer's Guide to Legal Wellness, Fighting Back Against a World That's Out to Cheat You. I have a chapter precisely on that. It lists the top 10 things to do if you're in an auto accident that nobody knows to do, such as, for instance, preserve the scene, keep track of your documents, take photos, pull off to the side, get treated, see a lawyer. These are sorts of things that people don't know necessarily to do. How about what not to do? Don't talk to the other side's insurance adjuster. Don't talk to the other side's lawyer. These are common sense things that we lawyers know, but I'm giving them to folks as kind of a DIY law degree. Things people need to know to keep themselves legally well.
Sure. Let's talk about renters. How should they handle a landlord that may be trying to take advantage of them?
Well, I've got a chapter on that too, and it derives from some friends of my son when he was in college a couple of years ago. Boy, landlords can sure lean on you, and if you're having a landlord-tenant dispute, you know what? Read the lease. A lot of the answers are in the lease, and a lot of times the language in the lease will favor you. How about when you start your occupancy, take videos of the property, because if the landlord claims you did something wrong, you want to have a record of the fact that you didn't, that maybe you left the property better than you got it. Do these common sense sorts of things that people don't know to do unless that is you're told you're given a shot at legal wellness.
Absolutely. Let's talk about travel, because many of us will be traveling soon for the holidays. And right now we are seeing, due to the government shutdown, a lot of delays at airports, a lot of cancellations. What are our rights as air travelers?
Boy, I've got a chapter on that too. It's in fact the first substantive chapter, what to do when the airlines do you wrong. Now, the Trump administration just largely gutted the passenger Bill of Rights that went into effect during the last couple of weeks of the Biden administration, which means you don't get automatic compensation from the Department of Transportation, well, from the airlines, because of the Department of Transportation's mandates, because those mandates are gone. But that doesn't mean you don't have your regular remedies. Write a letter, save your documentation, save your boarding pass, make notes on what happens. You can recount this in real specific terms to the airline when that is, write a letter afterward and make your case. Often, if you don't overdo it and you're respectful, you'll get something for your troubles.
I have personally done this, and they usually give you something if you write a nice letter.
Yes, they do.
All right, attorney and author Danny Karen, really great information. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me again, Rob.